What's up, Matt? How's it going, buddy? Right at 5:30. What's up, Wilkie? What's up, Chris? We got at least one West Virginia fan in here. Last I saw, West Virginia was favored by 5, I think. What's up, True Seminole? Boy, Noel's going to have a hard day. What's up, Jeremy? Let the big dog eat. What's up, Michael? Robert? Who's winning this one? Well, probably West Virginia. Unfortunately. What's up, Colby? Yeah, we had a good Christmas. I mean, Drake May's not playing. Their top wide receiver's not playing. Their top offensive lineman's not playing. And like 3 or 4 guys on defense. And their defense was already terrible to begin with. I don't know. It's going to be a rough day for North Carolina. What's up, Roll Tide? Yeah, I think West Virginia wins this one. I think the only chance that North Carolina has is to run the ball a lot. Do I think it would be close? I hope it is. I mean, let's be honest, most of the bowl games haven't been very good this year. And that's mostly because of the opt-outs. The ACC is doing pretty good, though. They're 3-1 now. I think Syracuse is the only ACC team to lose so far. Virginia Tech just blew out Tulane. Of course, Tulane is playing without their star quarterback, too, and their coach. Who else? Georgia Tech won. And Duke won. Yeah. What's up, Ragdog? Sir, UGAAA. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Appreciate you. So here's my plan for the remainder of the bowl season. Tomorrow, I'm most likely streaming the Pinstripe Bowl game. I think that's at 2 o'clock. 2 or 2:50. It's a weird start time. It's like at 2:15. Then, obviously, on Friday, I'm streaming the Gator Bowl with Clemson and Kentucky. Saturday, I went back and forth on Saturday's games about the Georgia-Florida State game, which I think that game is going to be a blowout. So I don't even know if I want to stream it, honestly. That game's probably going to be over by halftime. The other one is I was thinking about the Peach Bowl, which is Ole Miss and Penn State. I think that has the chance to be a good game. I think that's at noon, though. So that's probably what I'll do on Saturday. There's no games on Sunday. And then Monday, I'll probably do back-to-back both of the playoff games. So every day but Sunday from here on out. Ultra Maga Dog, what's up, buddy? Mrs. Peete in the house. Yeah, well, good luck, Joey. I don't know if you'll need it. I don't know if you'll need it. I know there's a bunch of people that opted out for North Carolina. I don't know what the situation is with West Virginia and their opt-outs. Roll Tide 99 says, I hope West Virginia wins for Gold and Blue Dude. You know, I almost put my Gold and Blue Dude hoodie on for the game here. Probably should have. What about the national championship game? Oh, yeah, I'm streaming that too. Yeah. Yeah. Of course I'm streaming that one. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being Texas and Alabama in the national championship game. I'm pretty confident about Texas winning the playoff game, but I'm not. The Michigan and Alabama game is a little harder to pick. Never underestimate Georgia's ability to have a struggle win. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Florida State's got like 20 opt-outs. I think like more than 70% of their starters are not playing. What's up, Nature Boy? But we're about to get a kickoff here in about a minute. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I don't know if I'm excited about no games on New Year's Eve or not. It's just the way the calendar fell this year because they won't play playoff games on Sunday because of the NFL. What's up, Country Tiger? Don't really care who wins this game. I guess I'm pulling for North Carolina for the ACC, but I honestly don't care. There's a lot of West Virginia people on this channel, and so I wouldn't be mad at them if they won either. I just want to see a good game. I don't even know, who's the quarterback for North Carolina? I should have looked that up. Peete is still alive for A.D. Mitchell. Well, who's he played for? What's up, Goose? It looks like the weather's decent. During the Military Bowl, it was pouring down rain the entire second half between Virginia Tech and Tulane. It looks clear there. And based on the way everybody's dressed, it's not frigid cold either. So looks like the weather's decent. CJ in the house. What's up, Tucson? Go Mountaineers, beat UN cheat. RIP Golden Blue Dude. Yes, rest in peace to Golden Blue Dude. I know who A.D. Mitchell is, but I don't know what you meant by Peete still alive for A.D. Mitchell. When he transferred a team that's in the playoffs or something? Is this game? Yes, in Charlotte. The Duke's MAYO Bowl in Bank of America Stadium. Don't tell these fans and players that bowl games don't matter. Well, they matter to me, and they probably matter to you, but clearly they don't matter to a lot of the players. All right, so West Virginia starts with the ball from their own 25-yard line. I have a feeling this might be a high-scoring game. Defense for both these teams not very good, and North Carolina's defense is playing at half strength today. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Got a play action pass on 1st down the field wide open to start the game. Oh, this game, it's gonna be, it might be a short day. I was about to say it's gonna be a long day. It might be a short day. That didn't take long, did it? Holy hell. Gee, he's wide open too. I did say I thought it would be a high-scoring game. Problem is, it might be high-scoring one way. It might be 50-7. So on the very first play from scrimmage, the Mountaineers, 75-yard touchdown reception. Quarterback wasn't touched, receiver wasn't touched. Everybody was untouched. What's up, John? I missed a lot of bowls so far during the holidays. Looks like I didn't miss that much yet. Second half of Gophers was okay, I guess. Yeah, there's been a couple of decent ones. Most of them haven't been good, and it's because of the opt-out. This might be the worst bowl season so far. I'm hoping that the New Year's Six games at least are interesting, but with Florida State, you know, half of their team sitting out, it's not looking promising. But I don't know. We might get some of the other New Year's Six games might be good. Yeah, that was a hell of a play design, all right. Especially when North Carolina can't cover. Oh, we'll see what North Carolina's got on offense here. I don't know anything about this quarterback. I know he's played some trash time and whatnot. What is going on with my light? There we go. Yeah, I don't know anything about the North Carolina quarterback, but I know he's not as good as Drake May. At least not right now. Good morning, Uncle Lou. Steve is in the house. Wet blanket. Stubbed my pinky toe. What's up, man? All right, so it only took West Virginia 11 seconds to score. And there's going to be a touchback. there, we'll get our first look at the Tar Heel offense without Drake May, without their NFL wide receiver, and without their best offensive lineman. This ought to be good. It ought to be good or really bad, depending on which way you look at it. Connor Harrell. All right, we'll see what he's got. North Carolina is able to run the ball, and that's what they're going to have to do, whether it's with the quarterback or they might need to give that running back about 30 carries. On first down, a quick pass, complete, hit immediately, and taking. He might have got a yard, and we got some pushing and shoving going on here. West Virginia's fired up. Jack, Britt, Austin. When is the Vegas trip? The Vegas trip, January 22nd through January 26th. Well, at least that's when I'm going. A couple of guys are going a day early. So yeah, but that week. 2nd and 8. Caught on 2nd and 8. Makes a couple guys miss. Still only gets a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7 or 6. Pete, Clemson and Florida State going to get out of the ACC. Your guess is as good as mine. We've never seen it. There's never been anybody go to court and challenge the grant of rights. So Clemson's just sitting back and waiting to see what's going to happen with Florida State before they make their decision. I don't think it's going to go well for Florida State, but we'll see. 3rd and 7. Quarterback under pressure. It looks like he's got some speed on him. Dumps it off for a first down. First down, Tar Heels. That quarterback looks like he's got some wheels. He hasn't taken off to run yet on this drive. But he looks like he's got some escapability there. I'll be curious to see if they use him in the run game a lot tonight. They're probably going to need to. What's up, Jack? Little Whitey. Look who it is. Look, you already know how I feel about it. I want Clemson to leave. I just don't know if they're going to be able to. At least not for the next 3 or 4 years. That's why I'm curious to see. Because what will happen is if Florida State is able to win in court, it'll cause a snowball effect, and you'll see the ACC will probably disband. But I doubt that's going to happen, though. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Britt. 2nd down and 10. I just missed what happened, but he picked it up and got back to the line of scrimmage. That was almost a disaster. Yeah, high snap. That's what I missed. Good on him for getting the ball back. That was about to be 6 points the other way. Twisted tailgate. All the Florida State players are already opted out of the ACC. Yeah, they sure did. Mr. Duggar. Mr. Duggar loves everybody, and everybody loves Mr. Duggar. 3rd and 10. From their own 36. Hampton back to pass. Play call dead flag. And I think this is going to be a false start against North Carolina. Yeah, false start. So the rowing the boat. They're doing the Minnesota Gophers rowing the boat backwards. Now 3rd and 15. And the quarterback's going to take off. He's got wheels. And the spin move, he gets it up close to midfield. 1st down, Heels. I would run that guy a lot. He is fast. Didn't this bowl used to be called? Yeah, it used to be the Belk Bowl. I think Belk is stationed out of Charlotte, which is why they used to be the sponsor there. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't know what the connection is. Duke based out of there too? I don't know. Duke's MAYO, I mean. So after the quarterback run, 1st and 10 from the 48, and Hampton's going to run with it again under pressure and gets another first down and more. So the leading rusher for North Carolina in this game so far is Harrell. I keep saying Hampton. I meant Hampton's the running back. Jay Shipes. What's up, Jay? I see that he was a highly rated quarterback coming out of high school. He won the Alabama Player of the Year or something as a senior. And he's going to keep it again. This time they direct snapped it to the running back. He gets a couple. So after a couple of 3rd and longs converted, North Carolina's putting together a good drive here, and they're going to need to because their defense can't stop a nosebleed. North Carolina might have to score in every possession to have a chance here. Second and 9. Oh no, that didn't go good. They're rowing the boat again. A loss of 3 yards on the play. He got smacked in the mouth, literally. So another 3rd and long. I'm expecting either a pass downfield or a design quarterback run here. Oh, well, they're going to pass it downfield, but he can't. Man, North Carolina's offensive line is terrible. So he goes nowhere. In fact, loses a yard. Flag, though. We'll see who this is against. I'm assuming it's going to be a holding against North Carolina, but we'll see. Huh? Illegal block in the back on North Carolina, so they're going to have to punt now. Yeah, they just got themselves out of field goal range. You should have saw a Virginia Tech game. It was raining like crazy. Yeah, I did. I watched the Military Bowl in Annapolis. It was good. How many yards did Virginia Tech end up running for in that game? They had 250 yards at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Let's see what it is. They ran all over Tulane in that second half. Here it is. Virginia Tech had 453 total yards and 362 rushing yards. So there you go. Am I streaming A&M in Oklahoma tonight? No. Tomorrow I'm streaming the Pinstripe Bowl at 2 o'clock, I think it is. Friday at noon, Clemson and Kentucky. And Saturday at noon for Ole Miss and Penn State. And then both playoff games. And the national championship. Drones winning ACC Player of the Year next season? Yeah, we'll see about that. If I was North Carolina right now, my strategy is just to run the ball. I mean, they're attempting to pass the ball, which I guess you have to at least try. But I don't think they're going to be passing. Their offensive line is so bad, they don't have pass protection at all. I'd run the ball 60 times in this game. I was hoping you'd be streaming the Pop-Tart Bowl. What's up, Baylor man? The Pop-Tart Bowl. Formerly known as the Cheez-It Bowl, by the way. Everybody knew what you were talking about. Nico is starting for Tennessee. Vols going 100. No, of course they are. Who's winning the national championship this season? In my opinion, if I had to pick right now, I'm picking Texas. I think Texas is the most complete team, offensively, defensively, special teams, the whole deal. I mean, Michigan's got a great defense and can run the ball. Washington has a great offense, but not a very good defense. I guess I think it's going to be Alabama and Texas in the national championship. Have I seen the Pop-Tart trophy? No. Or here's what I do know. When it was the Cheez-It Bowl, after the game was over, they dropped down Cheez-Its like confetti from the ceiling or from above somewhere. I don't know if they had buckets of it up there or whatever. And so there was Cheez-Its all over the field. If they start dumping Pop-Tarts, somebody might get hurt. It's a football with Pop-Tarts sticking out like the toaster. What? Jesus Christ. Some of these food bowls go too far. Like the most annoying commercial for a bowl game in my lifetime, and it's continuous too, is the Idaho Potato Bowl. That's the dumbest commercial ever, where they lose the Idaho potato truck, and the guy and his dog are driving all over God's green earth to try to find the giant potato truck. I mean, where's them prime glasses? Yeah, Raj sent them to me. I got them. Heels have been penalized more than any other ACC team this year, over 800 yards. Doesn't surprise me. 1st and 10, West Virginia throws it. Incomplete on a sideline intended for number 2. 2nd down and 10. Which game are you guys looking forward to the most this weekend? Let me put it this way: a game that you're not a fan of that team. 2nd down and 10, and they're going to run it. Good defense by North Carolina. Hit immediately for no gain. Uh-oh. North Carolina is showing some defense here. Broncos bench Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has played terrible the past few years. 3rd down and 9. Can North Carolina stop him and flip the field here? Field position's everything for the Heels. 3rd down and 9. Quarterback under pressure in the end zone. He's going to keep it. He's got nothing but green grass. Slides. 1st down, Mountaineers. That went from this close to being a safety to a 20-yard run. There's a flag, though. Uh-oh, this might be against West Virginia. Either that or it might be targeting against North Carolina because the player slid. We'll see what it is. Personal foul against North Carolina. So, add another 15 onto that. John says Rose Bowl near the top of his list. UGA Chris says Ole Miss and Penn State. I'm with Chris on that. I think that has the potential to be one of the better games of the bowl season. One of the better matchups. Ole Miss and Penn State. Penn State, pretty good defense. Ole Miss, pretty good offense. I like the matchup there. I also like the SEC Big Ten matchup, which is why I'm streaming that game. What kind of bullshit call is that? How is that a personal foul? That was a terrible call. Bad break for North Carolina. Bad break. So 2nd down and 10 now. And damn, people are getting thrown all over the place. About a 4-yard gain there. Third about 4 coming up, I think. Why don't bowl games sell out anymore? Because half of the starters are sitting out. 3rd and 6, and the quarterback keeps it again. Flag, though. He does step out of bounds about a yard short. Who's the flag on? We'll see. From where the flag came from, I think it was holding. Yeah, holding against the Mountaineers. Our Cheez-It Bowl trophy has Cheez-Its in it. Yeah, Clemson won the Cheez-It Bowl a couple years ago. It was against Iowa State. Yeah, Clemson's got a Cheez-It Bowl trophy in their trophy case. All right, so after the penalty, third and 16. Has the ACC ever lost the Cheez-It Bowl? You know what? I don't know. 3rd and 16. Green back to pass. He's looking downfield, got nowhere to go, dumps it off in the flat. And he's going to be well out of bounds, well short of the first down. So 4th down coming up. I'm assuming they're going to punt here, and they are. All right, so North Carolina got to stop. That's a win. That is a win. Jack wants A&M to win tonight. Fourth and 7. What a punt! Holy shit! God, that was like a 70-yard punt. Wow. Great punt for West Virginia there. Who do I have in the Holiday Bowl tonight? Well, you got, I'm going probably with the Pokes. I think I'm going Oklahoma State. Just too many players that have left A&M. Jimbo Fisher's gone. I'm going with Oklahoma State. They got more continuity. Are you talking about the Louisville game? Oh, my bad. I'm thinking about the other game. I'm going with Louisville. Well, for the same reason I just said about the other game. I'm going with the bird with teeth. I mean, Southern Cal, they're like North Carolina. Their star quarterback, their NFL quarterback's not going to be there.
Mom said, do you want your food?
Not right this second. And half that team is opted out. And they got no defense. A&M game, yeah, the Texas Bowl. My bad. I got the two mixed up. Baylor Man says gag 'em instead of gig 'em. Of course, Baylor Man hates Texas A&M. And I don't blame him. I think that the Clemson versus Kentucky game has a chance to be a good game. I wouldn't have thought that probably a few weeks ago. Now the problem for Clemson, well, it's a problem for the bowl, but it's probably good with who they're playing against. Is their best secondary players, Makuba and Wiggins, are both not playing. Their star linebacker, one of their star linebackers, not playing. But I think that they'll still be able to stop the run defensively, and that's Kentucky's strength, is running the ball. The question is, can Clemson run the ball? What's up, Sir Duke? Yeah, Mrs. Peete just went and got some Chick-fil-A for the family. ACC is 3-0 so far in bowls. No, they're 3-1. Syracuse lost. Didn't they? Tyler Smith, what's up? Jeremy, how's it going? Florida State is favored in their lawsuit? No, they're not. Syracuse is another team that, I mean, nobody expected them to win that game, though. I mean, yeah, Syracuse got beat bad. But the ACC is 3-1. If North Carolina can somehow win tonight, they'll be 4-1. I'm pretty sure that the ACC is favored in that lawsuit. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Again, it's something we have never seen before. It's the first time that a grant of rights contract has ever been challenged in a court. So there's nothing to like look at and say, well, this happened with this time, you know, there's no precedent for it. 2nd and 1 for North Carolina. Oh my God, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Good defense there by the Mountaineers. But the outcome of that court case, it will be monumental. What's up, Harold? Yeah, I can't wait for Clemson to play either, man. 3rd and 1, and they're going to run it with Hampton, and he does get the first down at the 31-yard line. First down, Tar Heels. So 5 minutes left in the first quarter here. West Virginia scored on the very first offensive play of the game, and after that, it's been a dogfight. First and 10 Heels from the 32. Harold back to pass, throws it deep. Wow, he's got an arm on him, don't he? Holy shit, what a catch! What a catch! The one-handed grab. Big pass play for the Heels. Somebody forgot to tell number 2 that the best wide receivers for North Carolina weren't playing today. Blackwell with the big reception all the way down to the 21-yard line of West Virginia. And Harold throws a low pass caught, flag down. See what this flag, the flag came from the defensive side of the ball there. I don't know what this is. What's up, D? That was a hell of a throw and a catch. And to add insult to injury, a penalty against the Mountaineers, personal foul, add 15 onto that. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Heels. So the Heels deep in the red zone for the first time tonight. I hope this game continues to be this exciting. I thought it was going to be a blowout. All right, 1st and 10 from the 11. So it's not 1st and goal. And goes nowhere, loses a yard. 2nd down coming up inside of 4 minutes in the first. Slim Shady Canes. What's up, buddy? All right, now after the loss, 2nd down and 11 from the 12. And Harold throws it over the middle. Oh, intercepted in the end zone. They're having such success running the ball. They really want to throw the ball, man. It looks like they haven't changed the play sheet from Drake May to Harold. They might want to think about doing that. Wow. Out here looking like Cade Klubnik. Get down to the 10-yard line, can't score. It's going to be hard for North Carolina to win doing that because their defense just isn't very good. What's up, Yoda? What's up, Nick? I hope Miami beats Rutgers and doesn't let me down for once. Yeah, don't count on it. 50% of the folks mentioned by Pete aren't in my chat. What? Well, I don't know why they're in my chat. Yeah, that was a wasted great catch. by Blackwell. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. I don't know, I'm assuming that he's going to be the starter for North Carolina next year. He's got an arm and he's fast. He's going to have to, he's going to have to learn how to make better decisions. Hey, Slim, I'll be streaming that game tomorrow, the Pinstripe Bowl. Is Rutgers favored? Probably. I mean, Miami is another team with half of the team sitting out. I mean, Clemson's got 7 guys sitting out, and they are one of the least in the country. Well, at least in the Power 5. I think the only other team in the ACC with less opt-outs than Clemson was Georgia Tech. Because Georgia Tech players were just happy to play in a bowl game. Of course, of course they're not going to opt out. And they didn't fire their coach, right? Like, so Syracuse had a lot of opt-outs because they lost their coach, yada, 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 so on and so forth. Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, Huffer Billy. I don't know why you can't see the people in the chat. As long as I can see them, that's all that matters. But so far, at least we've got an exciting game. That's all I care about. After that first play, I thought it might be 60-0 by now. But North Carolina's hanging in there, but they're not going to win doing shit like that. They've got one of the best running backs in the ACC, and from what I can see so far, their quarterback's got some wheels too. I don't know why they're so dead set on throwing the ball so much. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers, a pitch for about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 coming up. I think Georgia on the, sorry, real quick, 2nd and 4, caught. Big gain for the Mountaineers across the 40-yard line, 1st down, West Virginia. I think Georgia in the points, it might be the best bet of the bowl season. I'm not kidding. That game might be, it's probably going to be over by halftime, which is a shame. Which is a shame because even without Jordan Travis, they could have at least kept it interesting for a while, but now the whole team's opted out. So it's not going to be interesting. 1st and 10, Green, he's got all day, he's going to keep it though. Across the 50, slides down at the 44, flag down. We'll see if this is against West Virginia or not. It might be a holding. Georgia has 0 wide receivers. What about McConkey? He's not playing? Is Brock Bowers not playing? Is Ladd McConkey not playing? I mean, I know Bowers is not technically a receiver, but he is. I mean, he's a receiving tight end. If Bowers is playing, he might have 4 touchdowns. Oh, they're both out? No, Nature Boy says Ladd is playing. So Brock's not playing, but Ladd is. Okay. 1st and 20, screen pass caught, and he gets maybe 4 or 5 out of that. 2nd down coming up, 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Second down and 14. And Green already has 100 yards passing because he has 75 yards passing on the very first play of the game. Wow, a little draw play there. Let's see where they mark him. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Good run there, though. And so it's going to be 3rd and 1 What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Hey, what's up, Doc? Gonna be a long night for North Carolina. Yeah, you're right. 3rd and 1 from the 49. Or from the 50. Oh, fumble! Recovered by North Carolina. Oh my God. Interceptions and fumbles galore. Boy, oh boy, neither one of these teams can keep the ball in possession. That's 2 turnovers in the first half. I mean the first quarter, not the first half, first quarter. Ball just popped out like that Pop-Tart on that toaster on that trophy for the Pop-Tart Bowl. Yeah, Mrs. Peete, pipe down. She's ahead of me. So, North Carolina turns the ball over in the red zone. Then West Virginia turns the ball over at midfield. 1st and 10, North Carolina. And they're going to run the ball with Hampton. I would let Hampton carry the ball 80% of the offensive plays. I'm not even kidding. He's a good back. And their pass protection for North Carolina is, I mean, like next level bad. So anyway, a good gain on 1st down for Hampton. This will be the last play of the quarter here. 2nd down and 4 from the 49. And another run. Gets close to the 1st down, about 2 yards short. Going to be 3rd and 2. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, though. What am I doing here? All right, but at least we have an entertaining game here on our hands so far. Sorry, I had to yell at my kid real quick. Liberty beat Florida State 8-4. God dang, man. Stingray. What's up, Stingray? Yeah, Virginia Tech won. I mean, they destroyed Tulane in the second half. But again, Tulane, another team, coach gone, star quarterback gone, like all their star players opted out. It's just so disappointing. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that a team like Tulane would be over the moon to play in a bowl game like that against a Power 5 team, and they don't care anymore. But I think probably at least 2 of the New Year's 6 bowl games should be good. At least 2 of them. I hope. Luke Walker's summer hyperventilating into a brown paper bag. Dang. I know, well, I don't know him that great personally, but I know I've talked to Luke enough to know that he hyperventilates into a brown paper bag on any given day, whether North Carolina's playing or not. So, you know how it is. What's up, everybody? We've got 70 people in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy does not. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me during the game. And you guys want to know what to do if you want to support the channel. I don't have to tell you. There's many ways to do it. I don't even know if, yeah, that's a good point. I don't even know if he can get that excited. Luke is the only person that when he gets mad, he doesn't yell, he just talks slightly louder. Too many top players dropping out. What's up, Ryan? Florida State jumped the ship. Oh, Florida State's going to get destroyed. Sven Kreuzberg. Damn, Stingray. You're good then. Sven Kreuzberg, thank you for the membership gift. Who got it? D. Taylor in the house. Granny Panties. The hell kind of name is that? 3rd and 2 for North Carolina, and they give it to Hampton. Again, good defense, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Is going to be short. They're going to give them the forward progress, so it's going to be 4th and 1. Will they go for it? It's a bowl game. I don't know why you wouldn't. You might not get that many opportunities to score. If I'm North Carolina, I'm going for it. The hell was he just eating? A hot dog with mayonnaise on it? Man, somebody should arrest that guy. Harrell's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down at the 44. First down, Heels. Can the quitter problem ever be fixed in college football? Nope. Not anymore. Do I still want that steak dinner? If you're going to buy me a steak dinner, you just tell me what time and where, and I'll meet you there. I'm never turning that down. 1st and 10. Another run by Hampton. They must be watching or listening to this show, because they're doing exactly what they said they should do. They only got about 2 yards on that carry, though. 2nd and 8 coming up. Was I wrong about that, or was that guy eating a hot dog with mayonnaise on it? That is against every law in the United States. Anybody who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog should be put in jail immediately. A mandatory life sentence without parole, too. Oh, still fighting on 2nd down and 9. Gets about 6. 3rd and 3 on deck. I'll buy Pete a steak dinner only if he divulges his second favorite college team. Let me think on that for a minute. Let me think on that for a minute. 3rd and 5. Harrell's going to keep it. Off to the races inside the 30. First down, Heels. Yes, sir. My second favorite college team, does it have to be a Power 5 team, or can it be a Group of 5 team or an FCS team? Because I'm going to go with Navy. My dad went to Naval Academy, so I got family ties to that. I'm going with that, Navy. Navy's my second favorite college team. I'll be waiting on that steak dinner from you. 1st and 10. From the 29. Harrell, incomplete, under pressure. Man, their pass protection's awful. And Hamilton looked like he might be a little banged up here. That would be, they need him to stay in this game. Second down and 10 from the 29. Harrell hands the ball off for about a 2-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 8. I still think they should continue running the ball here. Austin, I appreciate the commentation. Doesn't seem too biased. Yeah, I mean, when I'm calling a game, unless it's Clemson, yeah, I'm just calling a game. And I really don't even care who wins it. I'm not a North Carolina or a West Virginia fan, so. 3rd down and 8 from the 27. Harrell throws it to the left sideline, caught. First down on 3rd and 8 in the red zone. Their second trip to the red zone. First trip to the red zone resulted in an interception in the end zone. I got to say, I'm somewhat impressed with Harold. And this is a great opportunity for him to get some meaningful playing time with Drake May sitting out. If you're looking for a silver lining here, get him some experience in an actual game. 1st and 10, great run. Picked up about 5 or 6. 2nd down. I don't know if he throws a pretty ball, but he's got an arm on him. Yeah, he's sort of like Joe Milton type. He can probably throw the ball 80 yards in the air, but, you know, it doesn't look good. 2nd down and 5. Hands it off to Hampton for a couple. So it's going to be 3rd and about 3. Let's see where they spotted here. 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4 coming up. I think the Alabama and Michigan game has a chance to be very good. I expect Texas to roll all over Washington. I do. I mean, I say roll all over. I don't mean like blow them out, but a double-digit victory is what I expect. But I've been saying, I said that twice against Oregon, and they beat them both times, so hell, who knows? 3rd and 4, Harrell looking to pass it, but he's going to keep it. Tries a spin move. He's going to be taken down short by about a yard or 2. 4th down. What are they going to do? I say go for it. It's a bowl game. Who cares? Go for it. Don't take a field goal here. Field goals aren't going to do nothing in this game. ESPN analytics say go for it. Whatever the hell that means. 4th and 1. And they are going to go for it, or at least attempt to draw them off sides. We'll see what they do. And they do snap the ball. High snap. Flag down. Holy shit. Slim says 27-21, Michigan beating Alabama. And the false start against North Carolina on the 4th and 1 try. So now they are going to kick a field goal. What about the chart? Yeah, F the chart. That's what I say. So 4th and 6, and this is going to be about 28-yard field goal to be exact. And it is good. So North Carolina finally on the board anyway. That's 2 trips to the red zone without a touchdown. First one was an interception. Second one was a false start on 4th and 1. But hey, they're on the board. I mean, they had to kick a field goal there after the penalty. Going to be sad when Michigan loses. Well, even if Michigan wins, their win's going to be vacated probably in a couple years from now, so it won't matter. Well, it won't matter to Michigan fans for sure, but to everybody else it will. Mrs. Peete cheering for West Virginia for 2 different reasons. Oh, you're cheering for West Virginia for 2 different reasons. Matt Brown doesn't look like he feels well?
I don't feel well. Jesus, life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket.
Yeah, Matt Brown sticks around another 2 or 3 years. He might be coaching from a casket.
Casket!
I am cheering for Clemson versus Kentucky, Pete. Y'all see that line has moved? It opened at 7.5. but depending on where you look, 7 or 7.5. It got all the way down to 3. And now, I looked a couple hours ago, it was back up to 5. 80% of the money line bets in Vegas on Kentucky, and 75% of the spread bets, the point spread bets on Kentucky. Now that was before the line went back up today, so that percentage might have changed. But that's bad news for Kentucky, and the reason I say that is that typically when a lot of money goes one way in Vegas, they don't win. That's the reason there's so many casinos in Vegas. So, Ryan, you took Clemson at -7. You should have waited because you could have got him at 3 a couple of days ago. But either way, I would have liked Clemson at 3. I don't know about 7. Wiggins isn't playing. Makuba's not playing. Good news for Clemson in that situation is that Kentucky's not very good at throwing the football, so the secondary guys don't matter as much. I think it's a bigger deal that one of our starting offensive linemen's not playing and Bo Collins is not playing. But as far as I know, both running backs are playing for Clemson, and that's what they're going to have to do to win the game is run the ball. So, that spread? If you check it every hour, it changes. So it was at 3, then it was at 5, now it's at 4. By the time they kick off on Friday, who knows where it'll be? It'll be somewhere in the 4 or 5 range, I would imagine. I would take Clemson at 4. I don't know if I'd take him at 7, though. Hold on. Wow, thank you. Very generous PayPal from Huffer Billy. I appreciate that, sir. And I actually will take you up on that offer. Thank you. And I love you, brother. And I'll see you on January the 22nd. Looking forward to it. BVG will play. The thing that worries me the most about that is their running back is playing. He's announced that he's entering the NFL draft, but he didn't opt out because he's not a pussy. So shout out to Kentucky's running back for not giving up on his football team, even though I think he's going to be fairly highly drafted for a running back in the draft. He didn't quit on his team, and also I think he had the most total touchdowns of any running back in the SEC this year, 20. So he's a good player. That's the guy that Clemson has to worry about because he's a real player. All right, we got a game here, guys. 7-3. It was looking after that first play, the 75-yard touchdown to open the game, that this was going to be a blowout because North Carolina's defense, well, it was bad coming into the game, and of course they have half of their defense sitting out. But to their credit, they're playing hard, and we got a 4-point game here in the second quarter. And I like what I'm seeing so far from North Carolina's quarterback. Yeah, I agree, Eric. If this game is won for Clemson, it's going to be on the defensive side of the ball and running the ball offensively. It's not going to be in the passing game. I think we all know that. Who am I rooting for? You mean in this game, Douglas? I'm not really rooting for either team, honestly. I said I was rooting for North Carolina just for the ACC, but I honestly don't care. I mean, I've got friends that are West Virginia people, I mean, friends not just on YouTube, but off of YouTube as well. I think Mrs. Pete's rooting for West Virginia. I know she is. Mayo nachos? What is wrong with these people? I mean...
I still love you, but I don't like you, bro.
Hot dogs and mayo, nachos and mayo. That is the most un-American thing I've ever seen in my life. 2nd down and 1. From the 34. West Virginia's going to try to run it. Good defense there. Goes nowhere. Third and 1. Yes, I'm streaming Kentucky and Clemson on YouTube. 12 o'clock Friday. I'll be right here. I was actually hoping that Clemson would play West Virginia in a bowl game. They have the same record. Anyway, it didn't happen. 3rd and 1. Green's going to keep it, and he's going to get it. A 4-yard gain, 1st down Mountaineers. Oh, that wasn't Green. Who was it? Was it the backup quarterback? Must have been the backup quarterback. Yeah, it was. Nico Martial. Martial. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. 1st and 10 after the quarterback keeper. And they're going to run the ball again for about 3 yards. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. West Virginia driving. Yeah, Sven Kreuzberg's in Germany. 3 a.m. there. 2nd down and 7 from the 40. Good play design there to the tight end. Big play across the 40, across the 30. Flag down, though, all the way down to about the 24 or 23-yard line. Big play. I think this might be coming back, though. I think this is going to be a holding. Yeah, I think that's a holding. They're going to be rowing that boat. That's going to negate about a 30-yard play there. Oh, ineligible receiver. But either way, it is against the Mountaineers. So that's going to negate a big-time pass play there for West Virginia. 6 minutes left. And they're rowing the boat backwards instead of forwards. Somebody forgot to tell them you're not supposed to go backwards. The whole point of football when you're on offense is to go forwards, not backwards. Yeah, 2nd down and 12 now. Will I be streaming the South Carolina game? No, because it won't. Because it doesn't exist. 2nd down and 12. Green under pressure, dumps it off. Incomplete. He did the check down and he threw it in the dirt basically. So it's 3rd and 12 now. North Carolina's defensive line is getting some pretty decent penetration here in the passing game. Five and a half minutes left in the half. Third and 12, Green back to pass again. He's going to roll out to his right, throw it high, incomplete. Good defense there by the Heels again. I thought he was going to take off running with that. He had a lane there, and he's pretty fast. But he saw a guy who he thought he was open, just a high throw. He was open. He actually waited a little bit too long to throw that. If he'd have thrown that ball about 2 or 3 seconds earlier, he was wide open. 4th and 12, so they are going to punt. And the punt is up. Short punt. Oh, no! They hit the North Carolina guy and they recovered it. Another turnover. That's the 3rd turnover. That's the 3rd turnover in the first half. An interception, a fumble, and now a special teams turnover. So, great special teams play there. Now, that is not really the North Carolina player's fault. He was blocking. He had his back turned to the ball. It was actually a pretty bad punt, too. That punter got lucky because that was a shitty punt. And it just happened to hit a North Carolina player's, the back of his heel. And they fell on top of it. So 1st down Mountaineers after the special teams turnover, all the way down to the 26-yard line of the Tar Heels. And they're going to run it on 1st down. He gets smacked after about a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 rather. Coming up. Boy, West Virginia better turn this into some points somehow. And they're going to run it again on 2nd and 8. And they're all over him like white on rice. He still managed to get about a yard or 2 out of that flag down. Inside of 5 minutes. See who this flag is against. And it's against the Mountaineers. So they're rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat backwards again. A lot of false starts so far in this game. And it's interesting because it's not a campus game where there's a loud crowd one way or the other. No real home field advantage. You would think the home field advantage would be for North Carolina being at the games in Charlotte. 2nd down and 18 after the penalty. And Green dumps it off in the flat, complete, smacked immediately for no gain. 3rd and a mile coming up, and they are now probably outside of field goal range, or pretty close to being outside of field goal range. So I'm giving some credit here to North Carolina's defense. I thought they were going to be awful tonight. So far, they're hanging in there. So far, they're playing tough. 3rd and 17 from the 34, so they're right on the field goal range line here. Green's going to keep it. Oh my God! What a hit! He sent that guy into next Tuesday. Holy crap! Incomplete. What's up, Adam? Oh my God. He just sent that guy into next Tuesday. All right, so what are we doing here? They're going to attempt a long field goal? Yeah, they are. 52 yards from the left hash mark, and it looks like it's going to be good. Short. No good. He had the line. He just didn't kick it far enough. So, after all that, you had the West Virginia got the ball on the special teams turnover at the 26-yard line, and then a missed field goal. They went backwards, rode that boat. Nobody wants to win this game. I was wrong when I said this is going to be a high-scoring game. More West Virginia fans in here than North Carolina. Isn't this an ACC channel? Well, there's just more West Virginia fans on the internet in general than North Carolina. And no, this isn't an ACC channel. It's a college football channel. Yeah, you got to get the points there. But I said the same thing about North Carolina on that on the interception in the red zone. I will root for Washington because Mississippi State players are there now. What do you mean, transfers? I have zero rooting interest in the playoffs at all. I just want to see the best two teams in the playoffs play for the national championship. In my opinion, it's probably going to end up being Alabama and Texas. Who would have thought that West Virginia and North Carolina playing with half their defense would be 7-3 in the second half of the second quarter? What's up, Travis? Up in smoke. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, too. Well, I've got my wish so far in this game anyway. At least it's exciting. I didn't want to see a blowout. I was worried it was going to be a blowout. I guess there's still time for a blowout because it's still the first half. But I've been very impressed so far with North Carolina's defense and North Carolina's quarterback with Drake May being out. I'm just like you, Lil Whitey. I'm sort of a spectator in the playoffs. I mean, I'm a fan of the playoff system as opposed to the BCS system or the AP, definitely the AP system. But the rest of the bowl games have suffered as a result of that. So the least we could get is some great playoff games in place of some of these other bowl games that aren't any good, you know. Dylan says North Carolina 24, West Virginia 10. That's my final. Wow. You're going out on a limb here, ain't you? My favorite gift this year? That's a good question. This is going to show how old I am. We got a new cookware set. Probably my new cookware set, or me and Mrs. Pete's new cookware set. We got a ceramic cookware set, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm looking forward to cooking with it. Yeah, that's probably my favorite gift this year. All right, so 3 minutes left in the half here, 1st and 10. Harold dumps off the screen pass, caught, but goes nowhere. 2nd and 10 coming up. I don't even know what kind of cookware set is it, what brand it is. But I do know it's ceramic. Second down and 10. Harrell under pressure, throws it in the dirt, right off somebody's foot. I don't know why he thinks that's a fumble. That's definitely a pass. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. He avoided the sack there, barely. Ooh, that was almost bad. That was close to being a fumble. 3rd and 10. Oh, no. I spoke too fast. Intentional grounding against Harrell. Was he outside of the box? Outside of the pocket? I guess not. So after the intentional grounding, 3rd and 15, Harold, what the hell was that? Boy, I thought it was going to be like a 40 to 35 game. This more, who said that earlier? It might be more like a 14 to 10 game. That was a terrible offensive play call there. On 3rd and long, what were they thinking? I mean, fourth and 28. Good punt. He's going to receive it at the 20, though. He's got room to run. Oh, it makes a couple guys miss across the 50, across the 40, across the 30, inside the 10, touchdown Mountaineers. Took it to the house. So West Virginia's, both of their points have come off of 75-yard reception on the first play of the game, and now a 78-yard punt return for a touchdown. Wow. He even slowed down the last 10 or 15 yards. Great return there. And we'll see if the extra point is good. And it is 14-3 Mountaineers. So both of West Virginia's points have come off of big time plays. 70+ yard plays. No, I'm not. This is the only game I'm streaming tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the Pinstripe Bowl. You want to give West Virginia's head coach an extension and a raise? Who plays at 2:15? It's Miami and Rutgers in the Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium in New York, New York. Shout out to Golden Blue Dude. Impressed by West Virginia's defense? I don't know. I mean, North Carolina's playing with their backup quarterback, without their best receiver and their best offensive lineman. But yeah. Who's PW? What? Oh, Pizza Woman. Oh, geez. Is she still around? Haven't seen her in a hot minute. What was y'all's favorite Christmas gift? Anybody get anything good? I know my kids made out, that's for sure. Michael Hogue is the one that made PW disappear? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what that was about. North Carolina has their best wide receiver, but the others are out. Yeah. Oh, you meant North Carolina. Yeah, I've been impressed with North Carolina's defense too. Definitely. I mean, the way that North Carolina ended the season, I mean, they fell off the map, especially defensively. I thought they were going to give up a lot of points tonight, and they still might. I don't know. But that wasn't a defensive I mean, they didn't give up anything on defense there. That was special teams. So far, they've only given up 7 points defensively. We'll see if North Carolina's got an answer here before the half. And also, North Carolina gets the ball to start the second half. So if they're able to do something quick here, they need to. The way this game is going so far, I have a feeling this is going to come down to a crazy ending. All right, so 1 minute and 25 seconds left. North Carolina's got the ball at about the 23. We'll see if they can do something here before the half. All right, 1st and 10 from the 24. Harrell with the quick pass, complete, across the 40, pushed out around the 47. Big play on 1st down. That's exactly what they needed. They got all 3 timeouts, so there's no hurry here. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. A big play on 1st down really helps. Even just a field goal here would help them. Because like I said, they get the ball to start the second half. And Hampton on 1st and 10 gets a couple. Still, like I said, plenty of time inside of a minute now, but they got all 3 timeouts, so they might want to hurry it up a little bit though. 2nd and 7. Harrell throws it deep. And he underthrows it. Is that caught? Incomplete, but he threw a flag. Is this going to be an offensive interference? I think that's against North Carolina. Did he push off? Oh, man. The way that ref threw that flag down, look at he's mad, didn't he? He didn't throw it up, he threw it down. He threw it like that. Oh no! That's against West Virginia, pass interference. I don't see the interference there. Where's the interference at? So North Carolina caught a break there, I think. That didn't look like interference to me. But big break there for the Heels. 50 seconds left in the half. Do y'all think that was interference? I don't know about that. You think that was bullshit?
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
They still haven't used the timeout yet. Boy, look, they did that damn sheep. They painted his horns blue. Somebody call Peete. 1st and 10. Harold looking downfield, throws it across the field. Caught for a 1st down, still fighting all the way down to about the 20-yard line. Clock continues to run. They're going to stop the clock to set the ball because it's inside of 2 minutes here at the half. Again, North Carolina hasn't used a single timeout yet. 1st and 10, Harrell throws, caught on the left sideline, out of bounds. In the red zone again for the 3rd time today. They're looking at getting touchdown here now. This whole drive is only taking about, 40 seconds? $30 seconds, something like that. 2nd and 4. Harold throws it in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Heels. Oh, no. He's saying no. He said no. I thought he was in. I want to see the replay. What the hell? He got 2 feet in. 1, 2. How is that not a touchdown? Can somebody tell me in what universe that's not a touchdown? That's an NFL touchdown. You got to be shitting me. They're going to overturn this. That's insane. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen. He caught it, got both feet in. He didn't bobble it. He did move the ball over to his other hand, but he never, he had complete control of that ball. That's a touchdown. I don't know. If they say that's not a touchdown, I don't know what is then. I honestly don't know what is. Now, I'm assuming they're going to overturn this here. Matt Brown about to have a heart attack. You might need to calm down. Yeah, that's a touchdown. "11 days, 17 hours, and 3 minutes to our Bahamas cruise. I hope you have fun. Are you? Where are you sailing out of?" So they did. They gave it to him. Touchdown. There's no way they couldn't say that was a touchdown. So, Huffer Billy Paul, thank you for the super chat. How in the hell does Bama get into the playoffs over Georgia and Florida State? Seriously? Well, I know why they got in over Georgia. Because they had the same record as Georgia, and they beat Georgia head-to-head in the championship game. I don't know about the Florida State thing, though. I've already said enough about that. Y'all know how I feel about that. What is Neil Brown mad about? Does he not think that was a touchdown? Come on, man. So that whole drive took about 40 seconds. Oh, he's saying he pushed off. Extra point is good. Now we got a game, folks. 10-14. I don't know if I agree that was a push off though. I don't really think he pushed off. He might have had his hand on him, but I don't think he pushed him. Anyway, 10-14 in an exciting game so far. What can Brown do for you? Sir UGA says North Carolina is trash. Let's go Heels. Again, that was huge because North Carolina gets the ball to start. What kind of stat is that? They have a stat for everything. 95th straight game with the touchdown. Hey, do you know how many straight games Clemson has with a touchdown? 0. Clemson has exactly 0 straight games with a touchdown. Well, an offensive touchdown. They did get a defensive touchdown. What's up, Leonard? Joe Milton opts out of the Citrus Bowl. What's up, K-Dog? J-Dub 13120 says, "Hey Pete, go Navy." Yeah, go Navy. Go midshipman. All right. 27 seconds left here in the half. West Virginia up by 4, and they have 2 timeouts left. And Green's going to throw it up. Flag down. Free play. Caught. Holy hell. Caught by Clement on the sideline. Every Clemson quarterback regressed since being coached by Dabo.
Congratulations! You tried and you failed miserably. The forecast for today is partly stupid with a 100% chance of dumbass.
All right, first down from the 47. And Green's going to keep it, a run up the middle. Why? I don't know. But they did do that. Oh, they called a timeout first. This is a good game. That's all we could ask for. So West Virginia now has called their second timeout. There's 17 seconds left. So they got one more timeout. There's been a total of like 80 yards of offense between the two teams in the last 45 seconds of the half. I'm thinking they're going to take a deep shot here. I don't know why you would run the ball at all right now. Second down and 8. Green over the middle, wide open to the 25-yard line, caught and taken down immediately. And see what they're going to try to do here as far as the clock management. They got one timeout. They just used it. So they weren't prepared to line up there after that completion. So out of timeouts, 12 seconds left, and they're at the 25. So they're in field goal range. I'm thinking you've got to just take a shot at the end zone. Either you get the touchdown or the clock stops. I don't see any other option than that with only 12 seconds. And if you get the touchdown, great. If you don't, you kick the field goal. But they did just miss a field goal in the last drive. That's all. I mean, running the ball is out of the question, and a short pass is out of the question with no timeouts left. Is Clemson playing tonight? No, they're playing on Friday. All right, from the 26. 12 seconds left. And Green is going to throw. Why would you throw an 8-yard pass? Whatever. 8 seconds left. Maybe they're trying to get another play in here. I don't know. We'll see what they decide to do here. They're going to try to run another play here with only 8 seconds. Maybe to try to get themselves a little closer to the field goal. I can't think of any other reason. Either that or take a shot in the end zone. Green throws it, caught around the 11-yard line, out of bounds, 4 seconds left, so that does give them a much easier field goal. And that's what they will do. They will send the field goal unit out to try to make this a 7-point game going into the half. The difference in this game so far is the opening score, 75-yard pass, touchdown pass to start the game for West Virginia. And the field goal is good. And that will be it. Clocks hit 0. The official first half score is West Virginia 17, North Carolina 10. We got a good game on our hands here so far. Thank you, Wilkie, for the super chat. If somehow Florida State upsets Georgia, do they claim a natty? Yeah. I mean, they're going to claim it. They'll be 14-0. Yeah, they'll claim it. It won't matter if they claim it or not, but they will. And I wouldn't blame them. So there you go. There you go. The end of the first quarter. I mean, the end of the first half. And we've got a good game on our hands. Again, North Carolina gets the ball to start the second half. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break here and eat a sandwich real quick. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm not shutting the stream down or anything. Hang out and talk shit in the chat or whatever you want to do. Just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. You're putting $20 on Florida State on the money line? What is that? What's that come out to? Let's take a look. That'd be a hell of a payout, probably. Yeah, plus 19. You win about $400 if you put it on the money line. That's worth the risk. It's only $20. Let's take a look at some of these other games coming up here while it's halftime. So the game tonight. The game tonight. Louisville and Southern Cal. Louisville favored by 4.5. I would take Louisville on that. I would definitely take Louisville on that. Then at 9 o'clock, Oklahoma State and Texas A&M. Texas A&M a 3.5-point underdog in the Texas Bowl. Give me Oklahoma State in that. So I like Louisville. We should try to do a parlay here. Well, I can't do it in DraftKings because I live in South Carolina. Hold on. I want to do a hypothetical parlay here. See how much money we can hypothetically win or lose. All right. Here's what we'll do. We'll take Louisville. Oh, on bet now it's 4.5. They had 3.5 on DraftKings. We'll still take them anyway, for the hell of it. We'll take Oklahoma State at 3.5. Tomorrow, Rutgers a 2.5-point favorite against Miami. I'm going to take Rutgers and that at less than a field goal with all the people opting out for Miami. Yeah, I'm theory. Yeah, you and me both, Nature Boy. NC State plus 2.5 against Kansas State. You already know where I'm going with that. Kansas State. Arizona and Oklahoma. Oklahoma plus 2.5. Oklahoma's quarterback sitting out, isn't he? That's where you have to pay attention to this. Give me Arizona. Arizona had a hell of a year. Clemson and Kentucky, give me the Tigers at -5. Now, hold on there. How is Notre Dame favored by 6 over Oregon State? Give me Oregon State. I mean, Notre Dame's going to be trotting out their third string on offense. All right, who is that? How many is that so far? Let's do this. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Let's see if we parlay that. $25. Look at that. 7-team parlay or 7-game parlay. $25 if you hit to win $2,275. Let's do this. Let's do 100. By the way, this is just hypothetical. I'm not betting. You can see I don't even have any money in this account. See, it said not enough balance. Hold on. What do you mean not enough balance? Do I have any on there? Yeah. Then why don't you say that the first time? It didn't say that when I only put 25 in there. Doesn't matter. 50 to win 4,500. 100 to win 9,100. I wonder if you can do a $10 one. Yeah, $10 would win you $900. Right there. So, Louisville, Oklahoma State, Rutgers, Kansas State, Arizona, Clemson, and Oregon State. Yeah, Kentucky's definitely going down. We already know that. So there it is. Good luck. Bet responsibly and only bet in legal states. I don't live in a legal state, so I can't bet. Yeah, somebody said something about that. My father-in-law told me about that. The guy who hit the 14-leg anytime touchdown parlay last week spent $5, won $489,000. That's insane. That's like winning the lottery. Thoughts on the game so far? Extremely impressed and shocked, quite frankly, at the defensive play by North Carolina. I mean, outside of the one offensive touchdown to start the game, 75-yard touchdown, that North Carolina's defense has done a great job at limiting West Virginia. I mean, their only other touchdown, West Virginia's came off of that special teams punt return. So, impressed with North Carolina's defense and extremely impressed with North Carolina's quarterback, Harrell. We're not supposed to have online sports betting, but Ben now lets me do it. Bet Now. Yeah, well, because Bet Now is an offshore thing. It's not an American company. But I don't make illegal bets. I only bet when I go to Vegas or Cherokee or some other casino. I don't make illegal bets. Online, I mean. And I don't recommend anybody else does either. I think the Georgia game is probably the best bet you can make right now with Florida State the way that they are. I mean, they're trotting a team out there with duct tape and super glue. What states are against the law for bets? I think Florida just passed it, so I think you can do online sports betting in Florida now. That just happened the other day. It's Florida. You know what? I'll look it up. It's not many. I want to say it's like 6 or 7 states. All right, let's see here. I think it's 30. What? Here you go. I just want a list. This is like a whole article here. It says 30. I don't know if that's online or just states that have legal gambling, you know, as far as like casinos and whatnot. How many states have legalized online sports betting? Among the betting, there's 38 states in total, and D.C. have allowed some form of sports betting. Among those betting states, 29 permits wagering online bets. So 29 states, according to this. They keep adding more every year. Like I said, Florida just got added to that list last week. Yeah, 29. So gambling is in total is legal in 38 states, but online sports betting in 29. There you go. All right, we're about to start the second half here. I'm surprised that some of these conservative red states don't allow it. I mean, South Carolina being one of them, Georgia being one of them. Well, I guess Georgia is kind of like 50-50 blue and red. Florida just did it. Texas, I can't believe Texas doesn't have it. That's crazy. Well, the Indian casinos, oh, it's already started. Like Cherokee, that's a Caesars property. So they have Caesars lines. It's not their line, it's Caesars line. All right. 1st and 10. Leave that there. Excuse me. I've got a cold, so sound like shit. 1st and 10. North Carolina's got the ball at the 40-yard line, down 7 to start the second half here. A pitch to Hampton, and he puts his head down. He's upended after he gets about 5 yards on 1st down, so it's going to be 2nd down and 5 coming up. Israel Project says Mark Cuban wants to legalize sports betting in Texas. Maybe he ought to run for office then. Second down and 5. From the 45. Hand off to Hampton. Big run for about 15 yards or 10 yards. 1st down, Tar Heels. So far to open up the second half, good drive being put together by the Heels, couple of 1st downs, and they're running the ball effectively. Hampton having a pretty good night so far. First and 10 from the 46. Harold pitches it to Hampton again. He's got room to run. Upended again, but about 3 yards or 4 yards short of the 1st down. 2nd down and 6 coming up. I know someone in Tennessee who bets on. Yeah, it's legal in Tennessee. In South Carolina, we don't have any casinos. We have a casino boat where they take you out into international waters in Myrtle Beach, and you can, bet out there. 2nd and 4. Caught. 1st down and more inside the 30. 1st down Heels. They're moving right down the field here. What are the odds a team that played in the national championship in 22, lost in 23 to a team associated with Deion Sanders? The chances are pretty slim. And we got an injured Mountaineer. Looks like he might be a defensive lineman. The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. Wasabi, the restaurant Wasabi? That's new. Yeah, we're getting it's been at least 5 minutes since somebody turned the ball over. About time for that to happen. But North Carolina has come out in the second half with a good game plan so far. West Virginia's going to pull away. I don't know. They might be tied up here in a minute. They're having a hard time stopping North Carolina's run game. I'm expecting to see North Carolina start throwing the ball. Now that West Virginia's defense is worried about the run. I think we'll see a shot in the end zone here in a second. Drake May opted out. Yes, he did. Sad, sad, sad. But their quarterback is playing pretty well tonight so far, except for he did throw one pretty bad interception in the first quarter in the end zone. But other than that, he hadn't played bad. Did y'all see the Packers suspend that player for I guess during the coin toss or something when they played the Panthers last week? He like ran and blew up the coin toss. He like ran in the middle of it. And so the Packers suspended him, not the NFL. And they asked him why he did that. And he said because he grew up in Charlotte. It's like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing. Well, I live stream Clemson's bowl game. Yes. 12 o'clock on Friday. I will be live streaming that. I'll be live streaming tomorrow the Pinstripe Bowl at 2 o'clock. I'll be live streaming Clemson and Kentucky on Friday at noon. And I'll be live streaming Penn State and Ole Miss on Saturday at noon. The Peach Bowl. And then both playoff games on Monday. Thank you, Ram Dog, and cheers, and happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas. I was trying to figure out the Saturday games. There's a bunch of games on Saturday. I honestly believe that the Peach Bowl is probably going to be the most exciting one out of all of them. Or the closest one, or however you want to put it. Has North Carolina showed up for the game yet? Yes, they have. As a matter of fact, they're driving right now. They are deep in West Virginia territory. They might tie the game up here in a second if they don't turn it over. From the 27, 1st and 10, Tar Heels, empty back set. And Harrell's going to keep it. And they sniffed that right out. He goes nowhere. No gain. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Clemson is good at basketball. Yeah. They're good at basketball once out of every 10 years or so. This year they have a good team. We'll see how far they can take it. Second down and 9. Harrell. Oh, one-handed interception. Somebody who called it? A little Whitey called it. Intercept. One-handed interception. That's the 4th turnover of the game. 3 by North Carolina and 1 by West Virginia. Boy, North Carolina. What are you doing? You're out here looking like Clemson. With these that was a bad one too. How did he not see that guy? He's right there. One-handed interception. Ah, dang. So, 1st and 10, Mountaineers, and Green is going to keep it and slide and get hit late. There'll probably be a flag on that, but there isn't, surprisingly enough. Got about 5 yards on the carry there. Second down coming up. Second down and 7, officially. And good defense. Oh, a loss of 5 or more. North Carolina's defense was not buying that play. Tracked him down in the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd and like 12. North Carolina's defense is not playing, man. 3rd and 11. Green. Pass. Nope, he's going to try to keep it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Good defense there by the Tar Heels. So they get the interception deep in their own territory and are not able to convert. So they will have to punt here. North Carolina's got no problem at all moving the ball between the 20s. They just can't get it in the end zone, man. We'll see if they can do it now. And the punt is up. Fair catch called for and caught at the 15-yard line. 11 minutes left in the 3rd. Don't ever count out the Mac Brown. This might be the longest 3rd quarter of the college football season. It might be the longest second half. Lil Whitey called it, though. They were moving right down the field. He said, yeah, about time for another turnover. 2 plays later, one-handed interception. I mean, North Carolina's running the ball well. What are their stats so far running the ball? I'm going to look that up at the half. Look here. Let's see. North Carolina has more than double the amount of rush yards that West Virginia has. 107 rushing yards for North Carolina and 51 for West Virginia. North Carolina, 136 yards passing, 176 for West Virginia. And you have to remember, 75 yards of those were on the very first play of the game. And the turnover margin is the difference right now. North Carolina's got 3 turnovers, so West Virginia's 1. Anyway, cheers to everybody. Happy Wednesday. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more exciting days of football left because there's no games on Sunday before the national championship game. The Island Boys, man, stop it. I had to, hold on, if I can find it. Here it is.
Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy, and amazing and fantastic, yo. They got the best college football YouTube channel. Yeah, a huge college football fan. We understand it's the Clemson Tigers. They rep it to the top. And the ACC, yo. And the live shows are so underrated on YouTube. We want to say shout out PigskinPeete. We want to say shout out PigskinPeete. Coming from the island boys. You better keep it like it's our white grind. Tell that boy you better keep that gun. I'ma do it while I'm staring at the sun. I've been really out to full gazing. I've been in the pool, I'm staying. I'll pull it like I'm super saiyan. Yeah. And you the best, so keep on going. Don't let no one stop you, yeah. Aight, PigskinPeete, keep doing your thing. You got it from the island, boy. Yeah, we out, man.
I don't even know what to say about that. Pete, did you get any firearms for Christmas? I actually did. I sold one and bought another. So I sort of traded up what I did. That was what I got myself. That was a couple of weeks ago, actually, but it was my Christmas present. Did I have to pay them boys to do that? I don't know. What you think? Second down. Second down and 7. From the 17, Harrell back to pass. Under pressure, sacked. All the way back at the 10-yard line. Loss of about 5 yards. Dang, son. Sancho says he got a Benelli M4. That's a nice piece there. HK46. Dang, y'all got some nice pieces. Third and 13. From the 11. Harrell throws it to the sideline, caught, makes the guy miss, taken down short for about 4 or 5 yards though. Fourth down coming up. North Carolina's going to have to punt. Can you smile with your teeth like that? Like that? A what? A Mawson Nagant? I don't even know what that is. 4th and 5. Uh-oh, there's about to be a flag on this. Yeah, they didn't even kick it. I think that's against North Carolina. North Carolina's saying it's against West Virginia. We'll see. Oh, you got an old one. Is that what that is? That's an old one. That's why I didn't know what it was. Now, the referees don't even know what happened. Offsides against West Virginia. First down, North Carolina. So a big mistake there by the Mountaineers. Boy, oh boy. They was about to punt it deep from their own territory, and West Virginia made a huge mistake and gave North Carolina the first down. Well, you don't want to do that. Ain't no such thing as a hollow point BB. First and 10. Oh, what a catch! And the hit after. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on that. What a throw and catch. First down heels after the penalty. Let them keep the drive alive. It actually wasn't that great of a pass. It was a hell of a catch, though. Threw it behind him. Hands it off. No, I thought he handed it off. Incomplete. The fake handoff to Hampton. Flag. Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be a personal foul. This might be a personal foul. Let's see. The yellow laundry is flying. Oh no, all right. It's against North Carolina. I thought they were about to throw a personal foul against West Virginia. Anyway, it's against North Carolina. Ineligible player downfield, I think it was. All right. So after the penalty, they're rowing the boat backwards now. First and 15. Complete on the left sideline. Got about 8 out of that. Second down coming up. Fred K. That's my next rifle purchase is a 12 gauge. That's the one I don't have. Second down and 6. Harrell throws a short pass complete at midfield, falls down short of the first down marker though, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Yeah, I don't have any Glocks. I'm a Mechanic guy. I think Glocks are overpriced. The best game tomorrow is probably going to be, well, 3rd and 2. And he goes nowhere. Great defense there by West Virginia. A loss of a couple. 4th down coming up. North Carolina's going to have to punt. They forgot how to run the ball, Paul. Best game tomorrow. I'll have to look at the. I'll look at it in a second. I think the one I'm streaming has a chance to be pretty good. Rutgers and Miami. The Pinstripe Bowl. So from the 47, they're going to punt, and the punt is up. Fair caught. Why'd you? He got interfered with. Oh man, some of these are some bad mistakes. So interfering with the receiver here on the punt, just ran right into him. Yeah, give him another 15 yards for no reason. That's just dumb. I mean, he clearly called for a fair catch. You got to stay away from him, man. That's nice. Let the big dog eat. All right, let's look at the games tomorrow. I'll give you my final answer on that. I'm probably going to get an M&P eventually. I almost got one last week. Let's see here. Tomorrow. Arizona and Oklahoma might be the best one. Arizona and Oklahoma tomorrow night at 9:15, the Alamo Bowl. And then Miami and Rutgers. I don't know. I guess actually all these games tomorrow look like they could be decent. SMU and Boston College, Rutgers and Miami, North Carolina State, Kansas State might be good. And then Arizona and Oklahoma. If I had to guess on any of those, I'd say probably Arizona and Oklahoma might be the best one. Probably the two most evenly matched teams out of all those. I'm making the game bearable. I guess I'm doing my job then. I think this game is going to have an exciting ending. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's going to come down to a turnover or something at the end. That's the way I think it's going to happen. A 4-bore? What is that, like a 50 cal or something? This might end up being a 4-hour game, though. with all the flags that are being thrown. Are they giving away free mayonnaise at this game? If I see somebody eat a soft pretzel with mayonnaise on it, I'm turning the game off and the stream is over. I've already seen somebody eat a hot dog with mayonnaise on it. Somebody said something about nachos with mayonnaise on it. If they start putting it on soft pretzels, the game's over for me. 1st and 10, West Virginia from the 30. Green, play action pass. Downfield, that was almost an interception. I don't know who he thought he was throwing that to. He was covered. He was going to throw that no matter what. Ah, dang. A vector, I would like one of those too. That's that Total Recall gun there. Y'all remember that in Total Recall? They had a Chris Vector in there. 2nd down and 10. Green, caught by the tight end for about 8 yards. Good play design there. 3rd and 2 coming up. Lawnmower man, Dukes is made right up. Where is it made? I'm serious, I don't know. I know that's probably anti-American for me to not know that. But where is Duke's mayonnaise made? 3rd down and 3. It's made in South Carolina. Green rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it. He got the 1st down. Oh, and he did not slide this time. Took the linebacker head on. 1st down, Mountaineers. And we got a little, we got some extracurricular going on here. Flag, and this is going to be, this might be a targeting. He got hit in the head. He stood straight up, though, and took him on. Unsportsmanlike conduct against North Carolina after the play. He must have said something to him he wasn't supposed to say. That's the only explanation for that. Oh, I see what he did. He put his hand on his face. Look at this. What are you doing, man? He punched the guy. All right, kick his ass out of the game. That's some dirty shit there. What are you doing, man? If I was Mac Brown and I just saw that replay, I'd be like, go ahead and go to the locker room. We'll see you back in Chapel Hill. What the hell are you doing? Green on 1st and 10 after the penalty. Scrambles, throws it complete to the tight end. Down to the 20-yard line, 1st down, Mountaineers. I can't believe that might be the dumbest penalty I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of dumb ones. Ain't no way I'd let him play a single another snap in this game if I'm Mac Brown. No way. All right, so 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd. West Virginia driving and getting a lot of help driving from the North Carolina defense. Multiple penalties on this drive alone. Green hands the ball off. Spin move. And he gets about 5 out of that. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Duke's MAYO, Malden, South Carolina. I can't believe I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought it was in North Carolina. All right, 2nd and 5 from the 15. Green's going to keep it. but lose a yard. So 3rd and 6 coming up. At the very least, West Virginia, unless they shoot themselves in the foot here and get a turnover, should be able to make this a 10-point game. But I know they're looking for a 7 or 6 points here instead of 3. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. You got your Peaky Blinders suit and your plane ticket today? What color's your suit? Third down and 6. From the 16. Green back to pass. Under pressure, throws it. Incomplete. So they're going to trot the field goal unit out here. My Peaky Blinders suit is blue. Uncle Lou's is gray. I think that Hufferbilly's is gray as well. There's a flag down. That must have been a late flag. How did I miss that? And it's against West Virginia. Penalty declined, so it doesn't matter. So, it's going to be 4th and 6. And they're going to trot the field goal unit out here for a fairly short field goal here. About a 30-yarder. Jay, nothing surprises me with Jay, especially picturing him climbing up a tree, trying to get a drone out of it. "34-yard field goal attempt to be exact, and right down the middle, no problem. A 10-point game, 20-10. So West Virginia capitalizes on the interception thrown by Harrell and a couple of ridiculous penalties by North Carolina, and they get the 3 points there. Congrats, Joey. I guess the reason I thought that Dukes was made in North Carolina is because they're sponsoring this bowl game. What are they doing? He's putting, is that mustard? Did he just put mustard on a donut? What is that? It wasn't mayonnaise, it was yellow. I'm about this close to turning this game off. They keep doing this shit. All right, so they're going to return it on the kickoff. And he returns it to about the 20-yard line. We got more pushing and shoving and yapping going on. See, this game's starting to get chippy. Brown sugar bourbon mustard on a donut? What's he eating now? What is this? French fries? Oh my God. Somebody needs to back up the paddy wagon and arrest every single one of these people. Look, this ain't Europe. They're trying to make me throw up. 1st and 10, Harrell. Dang. Smothered. And he's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard loss on that one. 2nd down coming up. I mean, I don't dislike mayonnaise, but I'm not putting it on a hot dog, my French fries. I love mustard, and I'm not putting it on a donut. So, I only like mayonnaise on certain things. 2nd down and 15. You're going to give it to Hampton. He's got room to run. and thrown down out of bounds. He got 5 or 6 out of that. Yeah, Israel Project. Haven't you ever seen Pulp Fiction? When he talks about in France they put mayonnaise on their French fries. I don't know. I've never been to France, so I don't know. 3rd down and 9. Harrell. Complete over the middle. 1st down, heels to Jones. Wide open. Yeah, a Royale with cheese. Yeah. That's a great scene. When they're in the car talking about the fast food in Europe. All right, less than a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Second down and 5. Clock continues to run from the 43. Under pressure, held onto the ball too long. Should have thrown that away, man. He didn't even attempt to move out of the pocket. He just stood there like a statue and waited for him to come to him. A huge loss. Rowing that boat backwards just like PJ Fleck. Cream cheese on a hot dog. What is, you guys, there's no way you guys eat that sober. I don't know how high you have to be to put cream cheese on a hot dog. I've never been that high before. All right, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have a pretty exciting game here. Neither one of these teams seem like they really want to win. West Virginia seems like they want to win slightly more than North Carolina, but that's not saying much. Tabasco sauce on a steak, that's not bad. I mean, you could put hot sauce on just about anything other than, candy. Cheese and mustard, that's not bad. I mean, you put cheese and mustard on a sandwich, you're just missing the bread and the meat. I thought North Carolina was decent. Turns out they're subpar at best. Well, again, they're missing half of their defense, their NFL wide receiver, and their quarterback, and their best offensive lineman, too. But that's not an excuse because every team seems to have that problem with the opt-outs. The only thing I put Tabasco sauce on is oysters. I mean, I like Tabasco, but I mean, if it's like anything else I'm trying to put hot sauce on, no matter what it is, I'm using some sort of like hot sauce, not pepper sauce. But when it comes to oysters, there's no substitution. It's Tabasco, and that's it. It's not even close. Who puts mustard on a donut? An idiot does. That's who. The bowl games are like the preseason. Yeah, you're right. It's like the pre-post season. We'll see how that affects. I mean, it's getting worse and worse every year. I'm interested to see. I guess we'll see. I don't know if we'll see more or less opt-outs with the 12-team playoff. I'm assuming that you'll have at least 12 teams that don't have opt-outs, but I would have said that about the New Year's Six games as well. Because even though you're not in the college football playoff, I still think a New Year's Six game is a great accomplishment when you're talking about 131 Division I teams. But apparently it's not. You look at a lot of these New Year's Six bowl games, and there's a ton of people sitting out those too. So I guess what we have to look forward to is a minimum of 6 games from here on out that don't have a ton of opt-outs, and that's the playoffs. Yeah, Tabasco sauce on eggs isn't bad. I made steak and eggs this morning, and damn, it was good. Had leftover steak from last night, and I made some eggs, some steak and eggs. Boy, it was good. Some steak and some filet. Well, actually, I had two different kinds of steak. I had filet and a Kansas City strip. They could stop these players if they would be under contract. I don't know how you put a college kid under contract. All right, 3rd and 13. I missed what happened there, but whatever it was good for West Virginia because the fans are clapping. 4th and 13 now coming up. North Carolina has to punt. I'm trying to see a replay because I missed what happened there. Doesn't matter. 4th and 13, punt team out. North Carolina down by 10. And he does get the punt off, and it's a hell of a punt. He is going to return it, though. Received at the 20. Hit immediately. Good special teams there. Oh, my God. He just suplexed that man. Anyway, West Virginia's going to take over from the 20-yard line. Yeah, all this food talk is making me hungry. I just got done eating Chick-fil-A at halftime. Take out pay for play rule and sign them to contracts. Again, I don't know how you can sign somebody to contract at a college. I don't even see how that's possible. I mean, you can't make somebody go to college they don't want to go to. It's not professional sports. 1st and 10. Oh my God, big play. Off to the races. So, oh my God, Green. Big play. About a 50-yard run there. Holy shit. That's a fast white boy right there. Look at this guy. Uh-oh. This game might be about to be over here. This game might be about to be over here. First and 10 from the 30. After the 50-yard run. Green completes to the tight end, caught, hurdles a guy all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Mountaineers. And West Virginia right now is looking like they want it way more. They want it way more. Does the winner get a lifetime supply of MAYO? No, but they do get MAYO dumped on their head, though. First and goal from the 6. Fumble! Oh, holy shit. You got it back. I was about to say, here we go again. Another red zone turnover. I mean, it would only be right for that to happen right now. Flag down. And it's against West Virginia, so they're rowing the boat. They just don't want to put this thing away, do they? Both these teams, man. Look at that. Snapped the ball, went right off the receiver who's running across. Hit him in the ankle. So now it's going to be first and goal from what? The 11. Green. Almost intercepted. Batted down. Flag down. Is that a flag or is it somebody's mouthpiece? Something yellow is on the field. I think it might be a West Virginia player's mouthpiece. Anyway, incomplete. Second down and goal now. From the 11. Hand the ball off, untouched in the end zone by White. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nobody even touched them. This game might be over. North Carolina can't get out of their own way with the turnovers, the penalties, the shit where the guy punched the guy on the ground for no reason. Plus, West Virginia is just a better team, probably, honestly. We'll see if the extra point is good here. And it is 27-10. And that is, 14 or 17 unanswered points by the Mountaineers. What's up, college football maniac? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to be the end of the game there. I don't know what he was doing. Verde is Spanish for sauce on top. No, it's actually Spanish for green. The color green. Have you ever noticed salsa verde is green salsa? It's because it's green. Come on, Jay, didn't you take Spanish class in high school? Coaches getting mayonnaise dumped on them is always beyond stupid. Yes, it is stupid. I mean, all these food bowl games, they have stupid shit. You know. The Cheez-It Bowl 1, 2 with the Cheez-Its. I get it. Everyone loves Cheez-Its, but we don't need a thousand boxes, more like 1 million Cheez-Its dumped on a football field. (27-10). It was a close game for a while. It was fun while it lasted. But judging for the way this game's going, North Carolina's going to do something crazy, get a touchdown, and try to make us think they have a chance to win it. So we'll hang around till the end here, because I'm a professional. I'd rather go to the Cheez-It Bowl than the Mayo Bowl. I don't know what's considered a better bowl, the Cheez-It Bowl or the Mayo Bowl. Or are they about equal? I think they're about equal. Yeah. It's not the Cheez-It Bowl anymore, though. It's the Pop-Tart Bowl now. Oh, there's a Louisville game on now? What time did that start? When did that start, at 8 o'clock or something? I'll make you a... Now, that's something I will eat mayonnaise on, is a BLT. Israel Project says a Pop-Tart Bowl is better. Huh. I don't know about that. I don't think I've eaten a Pop-Tart since I was 12. Because they're made for 12-year-olds. BLTs are good, though. I'm not going to lie. All right. 27-10. See if North Carolina can try to do something. And no, they can't. Tries to return it, gets taken down immediately at the 18-yard line. 12 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the game. Pop-Tarts are easy out the door food. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't eat Pop-Tarts. From the 19. Complete on first down for about 5 yards. Pushing and shoving going on. Again. Second down. Bear tastes like pork if you eat. I haven't had the chance to eat bear, but I would. I've heard it's good. Second down and 3. Harrell throws it. Should have been caught by Blackwell, but he dropped it on the comeback. 3rd and 3. Now, because of the score and the time in the game, North Carolina is going to have to abandon the run game. And also, Harrell is limping, which is not good. He's one of their biggest run threats, the quarterback. 3rd and 3. And he is going to run it. And he doesn't go anywhere. 4th down. Toaster strudel should put Pop-Tarts out of business. Toaster strudels are good. Again, something I just won't eat. But they are good, I'm not going to lie. Because they have icing on them. You know. And toaster strudels are just more flaky. Is it more flaky or flakier? Either way. Harold just throws it up on a prayer on 4th and 3. What the hell is going on? They just gave up. They just gave up. What was that? Boy, oh boy. That's a give-up play right there, if I've ever seen one. 12 minutes left in the game, and you go for it on 4th and 3, deep in your own territory, and throw up a Hail Mary. That nothing says I give up more than that. Why wouldn't they just run the ball? How am I feeling about Tigers in the bowl? I'm not sure who all on both teams are sitting out or not playing. I'm feeling pretty good about it, honestly. Clemson had 7 players opt out. I don't know how many players opted out for Kentucky. I don't think that many. The key for Kentucky, though, is their best player on offense did not opt out. Their running back. That's the biggest threat to Clemson, is that running back for Kentucky. I actually think it's going to be a pretty good game between Clemson and Kentucky. I mean, the spread is like 4 or something. Mac Brown needs to retire. Yeah, well, according to Mac Brown, he's coming back next year. I mean, of course, what they say they're going to do and what they actually do are two different things. I believe him if he says he is. 75% Clemson beats 100% Kentucky. Well, Clemson's more than 75%. They didn't have that many players opt out. When is the game? It's on Friday at noon. Yeah, Friday at noon. Gator Bowl, bro. Yeah, Makuba going to Texas. That doesn't surprise me. He's from Texas. So, well, first of all, I'm not surprised that he's transferring to Texas. I was initially surprised that he was transferring at all, because he's the #1 safety on the team, and he would have got a shit ton of playing time at Clemson next year. I don't know what the situation defensively at Texas is. If he's competing for a safety spot there, he's not competing for one at Clemson. He was the #1 safety on the team. So I don't know, other than the fact that I think he graduated. I'm pretty sure he graduated from Clemson, so he's got his degree, and maybe he just wants to go back home. and play his last year in his home state. I don't know. That's got to be it. I mean, as soon as they said he was transferring, I said he's either going to go to Texas or Texas A&M. That was the first two things I thought. All right, see you later, Joey. Congrats on the big win. I'm kind of nervous for my Gamecocks. Too many people transferring out, and we're super light everywhere. Yeah, the Gamecocks have a lot of holes to fill. A lot of holes to fill. I don't think you're going to have a good... I mean, if I'm just being serious and not trash talking, I think next year it's going to be rough for the Gamecocks. I think probably around mid-season you're going to start hearing the drum, the hot seat drum. Oh my God, the tip ball almost intercepted. The hot seat drum beating for Shane Beamer. I mean, about half of the fan base is already kind of over it with him. What's up, Defoe? Or Defoe. Good to see you too, man. Longhorns are winning 2023 national championship. That's my pick. That's my unofficial pick. I think Texas is going to win the Natty as well. Second down and 10. White gets about 5. And West Virginia, there's absolutely zero reason, less than zero reason, for them to be throwing the ball at all. Up by 17 points with 11 minutes left. North Carolina can't stop turning the ball over on offense. Just use the clock to your advantage here. Just play the ground game. Not only that, you're having a lot of success running the ball, especially with your quarterback. There's just no reason to throw it. And Green is going to keep it on the ground and get hit and goes nowhere. So they're going to bring the field goal unit out here and try to make it a 20-point game. Yeah, nobody from South Carolina opted out of the bowl game. Well, actually, they all did. The fans did, the players did, and the coaches did. And even the equipment staff and the water boy and everybody involved, the medical staff, 100% opt-out. All right. Oh, they run a fake field goal and get it. Holy shit. Oh, you got to be kidding me. West Virginia now is just making them look bad. Now they're just making them look bad. First and goal. Oh, man. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
Right on par with how North Carolina's second half of their season went. It just continued right into the bowl game. I thought they might have a chance there in the first half, but boy, oh boy. The last 7 minutes of football have been pure hell for the Tar Heels. Hold on now. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. I can't believe they just did a fake field goal. Up by 17. About to go up by 20. Neil Brown said, here's what Neil Brown said.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Neil Brown doesn't care if Matt Brown's a Hall of Fame coach. Second down and goal now. North Carolina win 4 games max next year? Dang. Second and goal. And Green is going to keep it. And he goes nowhere. Third and goal. Wouldn't that be something if they didn't get a first down here or a touchdown here and went for it on fourth down again? They might do it, depending on how close they get. Green, and the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Fourth and goal from the 11. We'll see what they do here. Going to trot that field goal unit out again. Did they have the balls to do it twice? Matt Brown's over there clapping. What are you clapping for, buddy? You just got clowned. All right. So, this time, 29-yard field goal attempt. And they do kick it, and it is good. 30-10. 20-point game with 8 minutes left. Yeah, I bet he does love those MAYO nachos. Brown on brown crime. It was embarrassing by North Carolina. The turnovers were bad, and some of the penalties were even more embarrassing. Look, I mean, especially the one that led to that last touchdown by West Virginia it's one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. That personal foul where he punched the guy on the ground for no reason, and North Carolina at the time was still in the game. Matt Brown ready for a nap. Yeah, well, he'll sleep good tonight. Knowing that his season is over, he doesn't have to worry about any more losses this year. That's the silver lining. He's probably relieved. He's like, dang, I don't have to worry about losing again for the next 8 months. They kept it closer longer than I thought they would. I thought this was just going to be a blowout from the word go, honestly. So at least they hung in there for a little while. Yeah, West Virginia's the best. I mean, with both teams at 100% without the opt-outs, the game would be good. I mean, but that's just not the way it is. With the players on the field as it stands, West Virginia is just a better team. He's right. He's right about that. Well, hopefully we get some good games tomorrow. Some of the ones we looked at look like they could be interesting, particularly Oklahoma game. I think that Miami and Rutgers could be good. I will be streaming that at 2 o'clock or 2:15 or whenever it comes on. The Pinstripe Bowl. Studio update. The Bird with Teeth up 7-0 over the Condom School. And coming up in 30 minutes, Texas A&M and Oklahoma State. That game might be better than you think. I'm picking Oklahoma State to win that. Because A&M's another team that had a bunch of players leave after Jimbo got fired, and some guys that are going to the NFL that aren't playing. I don't know how many people are sitting out for Oklahoma State. Man, North Carolina just looks lost now. They're in 100% give up mode. I bet they got Kirby under pressure to beat Flick. Kirby's not under any pressure at all, I don't think. And what? Oh, they just tied it up? Who they got playing quarterback for the Trojans? 1st and 10. Harrell, under pressure, throws it. He almost threw another bad interception. I said the only silver lining for North Carolina is to get Harrell. If he's your solidified starter next year, at least he got some to play a full game, to get some reps and whatnot, and not just play trash, cleanup time. So he got some experience out of this. That's about the only silver lining you can get out of this. Hampton with a big run across the 40, across the 50, inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 25. Huge run. That wasn't even Hampton, was it? Was it? Somebody. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 24. Down by 20. North Carolina trying to do something. Miller Moss, okay. What you doing, Gato? What are you doing? Harrell back to pass. Caught, but short of the first down by Jones. Flag down. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I heard you. See what this flag is here. What's wrong? Huh? Come here. North Carolina's getting their ass kicked. What do you think about that? Yeah. I didn't even see what the penalty was. 2nd down and 10. And they're going to hand the ball off again. Goes nowhere. 3rd and 9 coming up. All right. 3rd and 8. No urgency at all. Taking their sweet time. They don't even know what the play is. They're about to have a damn delay of game. Bro, what are you doing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snap it. Oh, all that for... Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Pathetic! You are pathetic!
Man, oh man. 4th and 14, got nothing. I mean, you got to go for it. Not that it'll matter. Probably throw an interception or something. Harrell, they're not even trying to come after him. They're just playing zone. Throws it in the end zone, overthrown, incomplete, game over. Cancel Christmas. See you next year. Congratulations on losing, 5 out of your last 6 games. I don't know what else to tell you. Well, the first half was fun, but the second half was not as fun. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm just going to end this thing here. I can't. This is hard to watch at this point, and I cannot watch the post game where they pour the mayonnaise on them. If I see one more person eat anything with mayonnaise on it that you're not supposed to put mayonnaise on, I might jump out of this window right here. And I'm on the second story of this house up here, and I'm not young anymore. If I land weird, I might die. So, but I will be back tomorrow though. At around 2 o'clock. I think kickoff is at 2:15 for the Pinstripe Bowl, Miami. It might be the same result. Miami and Rutgers. So I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me for this game. And that's it. Congratulations to the Mountaineers on your big win. All right, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.